Welcome, 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 welcome back. Oh my goodness, day nine. We are in day nine of my 30-day 10K month challenge. And I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful that you decided to be here. And I know by now, if you've been here since day one, you are truly, 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 truly committed to your goals, to your dreams, to your passions, to your 10K month, right? And so if you showed up today, you already understand that growth doesn't happen accidentally. Growth happens by intention. And I don't care if you've been here since day one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, and you just joined in today on day nine. You understand that growth doesn't happen accidentally. Growth happens by intention. And speaking on day one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, I need you to let me know, when did you join? So if you've been here since day one, put a one. If you've been here since day two, put a two, three, four, five, six. And if today is your first time, put nine. And if y'all know me, y'all been here with me, you know I love y'all just the same. It does not matter when you jumped in. All that matters is that you're in. You're in. So I want you to go ahead and drop a fire emoji in the chat if you are ready for your content to start working for you. And if you're new here, you just got here, we've been talking about a visibility system, right? A content system that's going to show people how serious you are because you're going to be consistent with posting. You're going to be consistent with your messaging, which is all part of your content. And so today we're going to talk a little bit more about that. All right. Now, because there may be some day ones, I understand that some of you are joining for the first time. So I am Dr. Tiffany R. Harris, the mindset architect for limitless success. I help women, entrepreneurs, business owners, authors, speakers, professionals multiply their income, influence, and identity. How do I do that? Through faith, through strategy, through structure, and effective communication. Last month, I just wrapped up one of my 5-day masterclasses that I host, and it was entitled Communicate Your Way to Clients, Contracts, and Connections. Communication is going to be key in you being able to sustain and even reach 10K seasons, 10K months. It's going to be critical. So, just if you haven't heard, and this wasn't even part of what I was going to talk about today, but since we're talking about effective communication, my next 5-day masterclass does start on January 12th, 2026. So, more information to come about that. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about today. If you've been here, you know that I ground my content in scripture. So, all my day ones, twos, three, fours, five, six, seven, y'all know. Day eight, y'all just found out yesterday. Day nine, y'all gonna learn today. Our grounding scripture for today is Genesis 1 and 28. Make sure you have your notepads. Make sure you have your iPads, your pens, and your pencils. All right. Genesis 1 and 28. Write that down. And it talks about being fruitful and multiplying. And this was our scripture somewhere in week one. Right? And so most people hear the scripture and they think about family growth or reproduction, right? Which is great. But I also want you all to think about this as it relates to business. Yeah. And so this scripture is about productivity, it's about impact, it's about visibility and expansion. Right? Write those words down. Productivity, impact, visibility, and expansion. What I want you to understand is that it's not enough just for your content to exist. Your content must be fruitful. Your message must multiply. Catch that. It's not enough just for your content to exist. Your content must be fruitful and your message must multiply. Put that in your notes. My content must be fruitful and my message must multiply. And here's some reasons why most women and men, 'cause I know there's men here who struggle with content, right? So we're going to be real. That's all I know how to be. So most business owners, you don't struggle with ideas. You have a plethora of ideas. You're so flustered. You're so disorganized. You're so discombobulated. You're so anxious. You just so because you have so many ideas and they're great ideas. You just don't have a system. You don't have a place. You don't have the structure in place so that those ideas can land and live. So right now there's a bunch of wires and strings and bells and whistles going off in your head, right? So you don't struggle with ideas, you struggle with consistency and clarity. They they're posting randomly, right? That's what most and I'm not talking to all of y'all, so I'm saying they because not all of y'all, because some of y'all got it. But for those business owners, and this may be you, take some accountability, be honest, it's okay. So now you know you're aware and you know the areas where you need to grow. So when some women and men, and when they're struggling with their ideas, I'm sorry, they're not struggling with their ideas, they're struggling with consistency and clarity. What happens is they start posting randomly. You'll see people, they'll post about they sell socks, they sell hair, they sell pies, they sell cars, they sell housing. They're all over the place. There's no clear messaging, there's no clear theme. There's no clear service. There's no clear brand that you have, right? And then with some men and women who are struggling with their consistency and clarity, they're posting without strategy. This oh, it's miracle working Monday. Let me just post something. Oh, it's take action Tuesday. Let me post something. Oh, it's throwback Thursday. Let me post. But here's the thing. It's fine if you do that, but with intention and with strategy, right? It all should connect to what your theme is, what your messaging is. So, for example, if you see me posting something on Throwback Thursday, it's something related to, yes, this is a throwback and my mindset, because again, my theme, you know me, the mindset architect for limitless success. I created a mindset framework. It's going to include something about mindset. My husband and I, we have a brand called Locked and Loaded Love. So when we post something, we're not just posting a picture to show us, we just went to a gala, very exquisite, elegant, excellent. Everything was done in excellence, pure perfection over the weekend. And we put a post of us dancing. We're not just putting up a post to entertain you and show us dancing, right? We're creating a post to let you know that quality time that includes getting dressed up, right? Spending time together and dancing is part of our love language that has been crucial, a main part of us being able to be married for 3 years coming up on January 6, 2026. So it all ties in. So we are locked and loaded in love forever. So the message is all connected to our brand. So we're not just posting randomly. We're not just posting without strategy, right? So people should know who you are outside of you posting your offers, you posting your courses and your materials. You also can post your real life, but with intention and strategy. No, we don't always have to sell. Yet with intention and strategy, our posting is related to who we are, what we do, and what our mission and focus is. All right. Write down in your notes. I will post with strategy. And so what happens is when men and women who are business owners, when they lack and struggle with clarity and consistency, they're posting based off of feelings and not assignment, right? A feeling of discouragement because they're looking at what other people are doing and they feel like they're being left behind and they feel like they got to keep up. So let me just post something. Because I feel inadequate. I feel less than. Let me just throw some. No, post based on your assignment. Okay. And so your content is not just marketing, your content is ministry and multiplication. Can I tell you, for my husband and I, for our Locked and Loaded Love brand, I can't even count. I lost count of how many, they get this, not just individuals who are married, not just those who are engaged, but those who aspire and have a dream to be locked into a healthy marriage loaded with love, reach out to us and say how much our strategic content has blessed them. When I do my throwback Thursdays and I'm showing people how I used to, be in a club or what my old mindset was, and I was still evolving, I wasn't clear, and they see where I am now, it's all strategically designed so that you see the testimony, you see that I'm living proof that if you do the work here, here, and out there in the you will yield different results. You will become and elevate to the person, to the man, to the woman that God has called you to be. So again, it's ministry, your content, and multiplication. I never looked at it that way. Like God had to sit me down and slap my cheeks. So I like, get yourself together. Some of y'all need to do that to yourself. Get yourself together and put your name on it. Dr. Harris, get yourself together. Listen, God had to do that to me. Shake it off. Okay? Your content is how God uses your voice to impact lives and attract the people you are called to serve. And listen, y'all, I'm not a preacher. I'm not a minute. I'm not a minister, but this is ministry. And when I say I'm not a minister, I'm saying I'm not ordained. I don't have a piece of paper. I have no certificate. I'm not a minister, but this is ministry. And I understand that now. And I'm no longer running from it. And I want you to stop running. Write that in your notes. I'm going to stop running from my ministry. Okay. So your content must multiply, not just exist. So if your content is not multiplying, that means it's not aligned. That means you got to go back and sit with God and you've already prayed, you've already asked. But I think what's missing is you're not listening and you're moving based off of feelings. You're moving because Kiki and Tamika and Tanya and Sonia and you see what they post and what they're building, who they're reaching, how they're multiplying, and you feel like you're behind. But you don't know what they had to go through to get to where they are, right? So get in alignment. So multiplying content, it does three things. I'm gonna give you these three things. All right, put this in your notes. When you multiply your content, it attracts, it draws the right people. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I mean, I don't know who knew this, who needs to hear this. Everybody is not your client. Every person is not your person. And guess what? That's okay. Put that in your notes. Everyone is not my client. Everybody is not my person. And that's okay. Everybody's not attracted to Dr. Tiffany R. Harris, the mindset architect for limitless success. That's okay. Everybody's not attracted to my style or my presentation and to my voice. Some people need a Eric Thomas to get you up, clap you up, and woo, woo, woo. That's not my style. And that's okay. So don't feel offended, right? Don't feel like an outcast. Listen, don't feel like you're overlooked. They're just not your people. It's all right. All right. So multiplying your content means three things. You're going to attract the right people. You're going to align. It positions you as the solution, right? So I'm talking to y'all about the results. I'm talking to you when people come to my master class. And one lady in particular, she came in and she went through my 5 day master class, and I was able to support her with putting her message together. I was able to show her how to connect with her audience. I was able to show her transition words and how to flow in and out of her message, how to do a powerful close. And she, after that, she was able to speak on stage to 100 women for the first time. First time speaking in a room on stage, like 100 women, right? And so multiplying your content, it attracts, it aligns, and it activates. It leads to action, watching, following, buying, connecting, right? It leads to action. People will watch you, they're going to follow you, they're going to buy from you, they're going to connect with you. You don't need more ideas, you need a multiplying message. Write that in your notes. I don't need more ideas. You have plenty ideas, and they're great ideas. And I need you to just focus on one and turn that into a multiplying message. How do I do that? Talk to God, partner with Him. He's your CEO, He's your business partner, He's the blueprint, He's your roadmap, He's your GPS. All right. And so let me give you four types of content that you must create. Right. So you need authority content. And one of my mentors, his name is Dr. Greg Williams. He is the number one master negotiator in the world. He was just in Hong Kong and won an award for that. So he always talks about positioning yourself as the expert. So you need authority content. This is where you teach. You show your knowledge. You show that you solve a problem. You demonstrate mastery. So you don't know what to post? Here it is. Again, we're not posting randomly. We're posting strategically. So you need an authority post, you need authority content, you need identity content, make you relatable. It shows who you are. I just told y'all I posted videos just over the weekend of my husband and I dancing at a gala. I posted a throwback video of before I had my locks, still natural hair, but in a different. I post with my daughter, with my family, right? If I go to church with my husband, I post, right? So you need identity content. It makes you relatable. It shows your values, your faith, your journey, your personality. Sometimes I post videos of me in the morning doing my praise and worship while I'm putting on my lip gloss and getting ready for today. Who cannot relate to getting started in the morning? And here's the thing, right? People relate to the emotions. They relate to feelings. So people can relate to that feeling of joy. People can relate to that feeling of happiness. People can relate to that feeling of gratefulness in the morning. You getting up and you're getting ready for the day and you listen to the music that speaks to your soul, right? Identity content. All right. So you need authority content, identity content, testimony content. And this can be client results. So one of the young ladies who was in my last masterclass, she posted a video thanking me for my masterclass and how her day 1 and her day 2 did not look like her day 5. And within a week after completing my masterclass and implementing what I told her and being visible, she was offered, in her words, I quote, a big contract. So I posted that, right? So I need you to see the results. I have another client who I worked with a couple years ago. She was in my masterclass and she posted how her day 1 did not look like her day 5. And after my masterclass, she was prepared and she went on and spoke on stage. And not only did she speak on stage, she spoke about her book that she was able to finish during my masterclass. Okay. So you need authority content, identity content, and testimony content. All right. Last one, conversion content, right? You need conversion content. You're intentional, right? You have to be intentional. This is where you invite, you sell, you promote, you do a call to action. Yes, all that goes together, right? So you don't want to just have conversion content, sell, 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 buy, 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 give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. No, people got to get to know you, right? People need to know, like, and trust you before they invest their, not let alone their time, but their money on you. Okay. But you also want to create your offers. I put offers out. I'm having a women's conference. Next masterclass is January 12th. You can get my book, send me, go to my website. But yes, that's fine too. Your conversion, right? Where you're going to call people to action. You're going to lead them into your offer or a funnel. When these four categories work together, your content doesn't just show up, your content produces fruit. This is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. On my day ones, I know on day one, y'all was not thinking that this is how this 30-day 10K month challenge was going to go down. I know you wasn't, but you're welcome. Like you needed this. You didn't even know you needed this, right? And so let me tell you why your content is a multiplication tool. I just had a conversation with my husband last night, and we are building up our YouTube page. We've already posted some videos on no, yes, on TikTok and on Instagram. So I just told him last night, I scratched my head. I said, we gotta continue to push out our content on YouTube. Because on YouTube, we getting over 2,000 likes on videos. We getting over 1,000 likes on videos. Literally last night I posted something, and within, this is no exaggeration, within 5 minutes, we had 100 and something views and a bunch of comments. Woke up this morning, it was close to 600. 600. One of the other ones I posted early in the day is over 1,000. So your content is a multiplication tool. Genesis 1 and 28. It doesn't say add, it says multiply. Put this right there in your notes, all caps, multiply. So your content should multiply your visibility, your credibility, your community, your revenue, opportunities, impact, right? So we should be looking at multiplying from all those different lenses. And guess what? Your content multiplies long after you post it. One of our first videos I told you that my husband and I put up, it was some months ago. As a matter of fact, it may have been over a year ago. I can't remember. However, as we are adding more content, we're getting more traction, right? More traffic to our website. And not only are people seeing the new videos that we posted, they're also seeing the older videos that we posted. And they checking those out. All right. So a single clip, it can work for you while you sleep. A single message can bring in clients months later. Your content is a seed. I need y'all to remember that. Seeds don't grow the day you plant them, but they always produce when planted with intention, right? And so here's what God cares about. Why God cares about your content. Your voice is an assignment. It took me a long time to digest that. I tell you, I'm still an introvert. Y'all think y'all see me out here speaking and traveling and teaching and going to the schools, sold out conferences, doing workshop facilitating, creating curriculums. I'm really, really at heart an introvert, right? But I understand the assignment. I see myself as God sees me. I understand the importance of me getting out there and letting you know that I am the solution, the best and only solution that you need to help you speak with clarity, to help you get more contracts, to help you build connections, right? So your voice is an assignment. Your message is a minute. This is my ministry. I understand it now. Lord knows I didn't want it. I tried to run as fast as I could. Like, no, God, God's like, get back here. Where are you going? Right? And so your story is a strategy. Your content is not just for engagement, it's for transformation. I told y'all, me and my husband, we're not just posting videos showing us all cute and stuff and we dancing and stuff. Yeah, we look good, we smell good, everything's good. But it's intentional, right? It's about to show you, it's about showing you all what's possible. And so God can't multiply a message you refuse to share. He multiplies movement, not silence. All right. Okay. So listen, y'all, I hope, no, not hope, I know day nine has been so good for you. I know it. I know you've got your notes and your iPads. Yeah. your notebooks, notepads. And so I want you to write down your action step for today. So write down the four content types, and I want you to choose one to create today, right? And remember the four content types, okay? You have your authority content, you have your identity content, okay? You have your conversion content, and you have your testimony content, okay? Authority content, testimony content, conversion content, and your identity content, okay? All right. So I want you to write down the four content types and I want you to choose one. And then I want you to ask yourself, does this content attract, align, and activate? Yeah. Okay. So I want y'all to post intentionally, not emotionally. I got it? I think y'all do. Put that in your notes. I will post intentionally, not emotionally. Okay. All right. So this has been great. If you have not already registered for the full challenge yet, go to my website and do so. Click 30-day 10K month challenge and get inside the VIP, get inside Platinum. And don't forget to share this information with somebody else. And the Women Who Multiply experience is going down April 2026. Open registration is coming soon. I got to keep telling y'all because some of y'all are here for the first time. Some of y'all just found out yesterday. Some of y'all still figuring it out. This is not a conference. It is a multiplication activation for kingdom women who are ready to elevate in faith, in business, in mindset, and visibility. All right. So, if you're ready for your content to start producing fruit, I want you to put in your notes in the comments, I will multiply in the comments. All right. Tomorrow is day 10. We're going to be talking about faith that fuels your business. And our scripture will be Mark 9 and 23. All right. This one will shift your belief system. Absolutely. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Take care.